Jared Polin, ProGradePhoto.com, and this is your
I can't wait for the start of football season.
Photo News Fix. This fix is brought to you by Riverside, which is an all-in-one platform for recording, editing, and repurposing high-quality content. Steven and I have been using Riverside for the past 5 months to record our podcast called Frono's Photo Raw Talk. Now, we switched from recording in Zoom because the latency was just so bad, and it didn't give us the highest quality audio, and having guests on was a pain in the tuchus. Well, with Riverside, all we need to do is send a simple link to our guests, and they get instantly brought into our Riverside studio. Their video and audio gets uploaded to Riverside automatically in the background, so even if they lose their connection, you don't lose what you've already recorded. Now, when you're done recording, Riverside makes it super easy to remove silences and filler words with just one click from your audio and video. They also can enhance your audio automatically and even use text-based editing to cut, move, or rewrite content by simply editing the transcript. On top of that, Riverside can even automatically create social video clips with you and your guests to help spread the word. Now, you can get 1 month free of the Pro plan with the code JARED when you head on over to the link on the screen or in the description down below. First up, did you ever think you would see a 16 terabyte SSD that wasn't the size of a truck?
No.
Actually, I did. Honestly, why wouldn't you think you'd see one? I mean, who remembers having a zip disk back in that held 100 freaking megabytes and was able to store all the MP3s I could find online before Napster existed?
I do.
At the time, all we had were 1.44 meg floppies. So yeah, a 16 terabyte is basically nothing. Well, we all know that it's not exactly nothing right now, but at some point, we're gonna see 100 terabyte SSDs and beyond. But for now, ProGrade has released the 16 terabyte PG10 USB 4.0 SSD that has read and write speeds up to 2,500 megabytes a second with sustainable write speeds of 2,000. Now, it does not require any external power, has dual heat sinks, X-ray and shock-proof, but the big question is,
will it blend?
ProGrade did send me one of these to play with, and for now, I'm using it to store my entire photo archive, and I have plenty of room to spare. So how much is it? The 16 terabyte SSD comes in at a reasonable $29.99, and by reasonable, I mean, yeah, it's up there, but it's 16 terabytes. The good news is, if you don't need 16 terabytes, ProGrade also offers 2 terabytes for $280, 4 terabytes for $439, and an 8 terabyte for under $900. Now, if you're looking for speed and reliability from an SSD, you might want to consider checking out ProGrade. Now, on a side note, I want to send a big thank you out to ProGrade for sending out 50 SD and 50 C-Express-B memory cards for my Fund a Photographer project, where I give away Canon cameras and lenses to schools, students, and young adults who might otherwise never get access to such amazing gear. And now they get ProGrade cards to go with it. Can we get some thanks to ProGrade down below in the comments for being supportive of Fund a Photographer, please? Next up, it looks like the alliance is expanding. What alliance, you may be asking? Oh, well, the
Mount Alliance.
Yeah, that one. This time around, Viltrox becomes the 10th company to join. 10! Now, I know at least 3 people seem to get excited when a company joins this alliance, but I
still don't get it.
There are so few viable L-mount cameras for the masses that I still can't see the L-mount fully taking off, especially with the major players all having their own mounts. Nikon, Canon, Sony, and Fuji will not be shifting gears to the L mount, and those are the big players in the industry. Panasonic, Leica, and Sigma don't exactly move the mass market needle, and that is totally fine. I do wonder what the actual percentage of L mount lenses are sold in comparison to Nikon, Canon, Sony, and Fuji mount lenses. Now, if you do have a guess about that and what the percentage split might be, please let me know down below. And finally, on September 1st, Canon put out this teaser video on Instagram that showed a new camera along with coming soon. with a description reading, "A new way to capture the world, coming 9/9/25." Hey, does anyone else hear 99 and instantly think of the date 9999? Now, if you're in your 20s, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about, but on 9/9/99, put out the Dreamcast, which was considered the poor man's console. Anyway, back to Canon. I took a screen grab of the video, and through my masterful enhanced skills,
Enhance.
we can now see that this is a Cinema Series camera. And what gives that away, you may be asking? Well, the red C below the taily lights, along with the red shutter button. Oh, in the quarter 20s, and the fact that it looks like it doesn't have an EVF, so yeah, it's safe to assume it's a cinema camera from Canon. But on what level? Is this Canon's answer to Sony's super popular FX3? Or maybe it's going after the FX2, or maybe it will forge its own path. Now my guess is this will be going full frame, as they recently released the R50V, which is a crop sensor camera. And based on that camera not having quarter 20s and this one having them, I would venture to say that this will fall below the C80, which is a $5,800+ camera, possibly above the R5C, which is currently $500 off at $3399. The good news is we won't have to wait too long to find out. What do you think the specs of this camera will be? Let me know down below. And there you have it. Thank you very much for watching. Jared Polin, ProKnows Photo.com. See ya.